Morning, dear students. As we are doing differentiation in our class, so today we will just continue with our exercise that we are doing logarithmic differentiation. And we have done till sum number 7. Sum number 8, I have written the statement, but we will do it later as it has some function sine inverse that we have not discussed yet. So we are starting with sum number 9, and it is x power sine x plus sine x raised to power cos x. So we have sum of two functions. So once again what we will do when we are solving, we will write let y equals to x raised to power sine x plus sine x raised to power cos x, right? And we will take let u equals to x power sine x. This function we will consider u, and the second function we will consider as v. So sine x raised to power cos x, it will be v. Then our y will become u plus v. Now we have discussed this thing many times, why we are considering these two functions as u and v, because since we have variable power function, power function, so what we are going to do, I cannot apply here power rule, but we will be differentiating both the functions with the help of logarithmic technique. That means by taking log first of all, applying the log rule and then differentiating. But here, since I have sum of two functions, so we cannot apply log here directly. Like after this thing, I cannot apply log, like I cannot say log y is equals to log of this function plus this. There is no such rule. So we will consider both the functions separately. And if I am taking y equals to u plus v, and I differentiate both sides with respect to x, so what we will get? We will get dy by dx is equals to du by dx plus dv by dx. So u and v we know, du by dx and dv by dx we will calculate, and then we will substitute these two values here, and that will be our required answer, that is the derivative of this y function. So now we will consider first of all u. So I am just writing here u is x raised to power sine x. Now what kind of function we have? We have variable, power is a function, so we will apply here log. We will write down taking log on both sides. So when we take log on both sides, we are getting log u is equals to log x power sine x. Now we have this formula. What is the formula? We have log m raised to power n equals to, power will come in front, and we are getting n log m. So that rule we will apply here. So when I apply this rule, this power sine x will come in front. So we are getting sine x into log x. Left hand side is same, log u. Now function is simplified, and here I have product of two functions. This is our first function and this one is the second one. So now we will just write this differentiating both sides with respect to x, and we are getting 1 by u is 1 by u du by dx equals to derivative of sine is cos x, log x will come as such, plus sine x, derivative of log x is 1 by cos x. So we have applied here product rule. We have applied this rule quite many times, so I am just differentiating it directly. So the value of du by dx, this u from the left hand side will go to the right hand side. And what is u? U is x raised to power sine x. So x power sine x, in bracket we will have cos x log x plus sine x upon x. So du by dx value is calculated. We will mark it as 2. As this equation we have marked 1. Now du by dx is calculated. Next turn v we know, we will calculate dv by dx. So let us start with that. So v is sine x power cos x. So once again we will take log here, taking log on both sides, because here what condition we have? We have function, power function, right? So once we will take log, and we are getting log v is equals to log sine x power cos x. Once again same rule, log m raised to power n, n will come in front, n log m we will get. So when we apply this rule, we are getting cos x into log sin x. Here also you have product of two functions. So we will apply product rule. Left hand side we have v. So you will differentiate here. I am leaving it for you people. And here you will calculate dv by dx. That will be v into bracket whatever is coming derivative of this thing. Right? So you will differentiate it. dv by dx is calculated. This answer we will mark it as 3. So from 1, 2 and 3, from 1, 2 and 3, you will get the value of dy by dx. As du by dx we have calculated, it was x raised to power sin x. In bracket it was cos x log x plus sin x upon x, and the value of dv by dx from this equation you will substitute. That part I am leaving for you people. I hope you will complete it. This is sum number 9. Now sum number 10 we have. Sum number 10 also we will take let y equals to, I am directly writing the statement, it is x raised to power x cos x plus x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1. Now the power of x is x cos x. So this x into x we cannot multiply. Once again we will take this function as u and this one we will take as v, and we will write down let y is equals to u plus v, where we will mention what is u. U is x raised to power x cos x and v is x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1. So you will differentiate both the functions separately. First of all we will consider here u. It is x raised to power x cos x. So what we will do, since we have variable over power, variable power function, so we will take log on both sides, right? And we are getting log u is equals to log x raised to power x cos x. Okay, so here it will become x cos x will come in front, log x. So the whole power x cos x will come in front. So we have x cos x log x. So how many terms we have here? We have product of 3 terms. Now how we will differentiate? We will differentiate it in the same way as we differentiate product of 2 terms, right? So let us see how we are going to differentiate it. The derivative of u I will do. The derivative of v you will do it on your own, because v, if you notice, it is a rational function. So here we can apply the quotient rule. Okay, so once du by dx is calculated, then dv by dx is calculated, both the values we will substitute. So here I have just missed one step. Let y is equals to u upon v. So it implies y dash will become u dash plus v dash. You people will do the whole sum in proper steps as we have done like sum number 8, not sum number 9, sum number 7 and all others. I am just giving you the hints how you people will consider the function. And since here the power of x is product of 2 functions, that is why I just took this sum. Okay, so now let us see how we are going to differentiate it. So here we have log u equals to x cos x log x. Now we will differentiate both sides with respect to x. The derivative of log u will be 1 upon u du by dx. So now when we have product of 3 terms, like if I have to differentiate u, v, w, then derivative of u, v and w will come as such, plus now u will remain as such, derivative of v and w as such, plus u and v as such, derivative of w. This is the rule if we have product of 3 functions. Okay, turn by turn all the 3 functions will be differentiated by keeping other 2 as such. So same rule we are going to apply here. First of all, derivative of x cos x and log x will remain as such, plus there is no change in x, derivative of cos x into log x will come as such, plus x and cos x will remain as such into derivative of log x, right? Now we know the derivative of x is 1, cos x log x plus x as such derivative of cos x is minus sin x into log x plus x cos x will remain as such, derivative of log x is 1 by x. So final answer we will write down, therefore du by dx, this will be u will come to the right hand side. Here we have cos x log x minus x sin x log x. X and x will get cancelled. Here we will have only cos x. And yes, the value of u you have to write down. It is x raised to power x cos x. And here we will just write down the bracket part, x log x into cos x minus x sin x log x plus cos x. So this is the value of du by dx. We will mark it as 2. And now when you consider v is x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1. Here it is your choice. You can take log and then log m upon n formula you can apply, or you can go for quotient rule also, right? Either you can apply quotient rule or you can go for logarithmic differentiation also, right? Any one you can apply. You will find dv by dx and let it be third part, and then from 1, 2 and 3 you will just get the value of dy by dx, right? I'm leaving the remaining part of this sum for you people. You can do it. This is the sum number 10, and now we have next sum, that is sum number 11. Now in sum number 11 we have to differentiate x cos x powers x, x into sin x whole power 1 by x. So now in the base we have product of two terms. Here in the next term also in the base we have product of two terms. Power is variable, power is a reciprocal function. So once again when we take let y is equals to x cos x whole power x plus x sin x whole power 1 by x, we will take let u equals to x cos x power x and v equals to x sin x whole power 1 by x. Then y will become u plus v, and differentiating both sides with respect to x, what do we get? We are getting dy by dx equals to du by dx plus dv by dx. We will mark it as 1. And now we will start with u. U is x cos x whole power x. Either function or product of functions, the power is a variable only. So what we will do, we will take log. We will take log on both sides, and we are getting log u is equals to log of x cos x whole power x. Now what we will have get, power will come in front and we have log of x cos x. Which formula we have applied? Once again same, because log m power n is n log m. Now log of x cos x, we have product of two terms. So I can apply this formula also, log m into n. This is equals to log m plus log n. So from the product of terms we will have sum of terms. So we are getting log u is equals to x, we will keep as such, and here in the bracket we are getting log x plus log cos x, right? Now in the bracket we have sum of two functions, outside we have one variable, and when I differentiate we will keep it as 1 and this whole bracket we will keep it as 2. So again I have product of two functions where the first function is x and the second function is log x plus log cos x, sum of two terms, right? And now when we differentiate both sides with respect to x, we are getting 1 by u du by dx equals to derivative of x, and this bracket log x plus log of cos x we will keep as such, plus x will remain as such, and the derivative of log x plus log of cos x will come. Derivative of x is 1, so we are getting log x plus log of cos x as such, plus x as such, derivative of log x 1 by x, plus derivative of log cos x, first of all cos will go to denominator, into derivative of cos x. What is that? Minus sin x. So the final answer that we are getting, du by dx, u will go to the right hand side, and what is u? U is x cos x whole power x, and in the bracket what do we have? We have log x plus log of cos x. X and x will get cancelled, plus 1 minus, because minus sin x upon cos x, it is tan x, so minus x tan x. This will be the bracket part. So log x plus log cos x plus 1 minus x tan x, that will be the value of whole differentiation. Du by dx value we are getting, we will mark it as 2. Right? Same way we will consider v. What is v? X sin x whole power 1 by x. So once again, when we take v, we will take log on both sides, then differentiate, and getting the value of dv by dx. So let us complete this sum. We will consider v now. So v, we have x sin x raised to power 1 by x. Once again we will write down, taking log on both sides, we will get log v is equals to log x sin x whole power 1 by x. So same rule, log m raised to power n is n log m. Once again this rule we will apply, and we are getting 1 by x will come in front, and here we have log of x sin x. Once again here we will apply log of mn, which is equals to log m plus log n. So this rule we will apply, and 1 by x as such, in the bracket we will get log x plus log sin x. If you don't want to apply log mn, then also it is okay. You will differentiate it as such by applying here product rule, and when you apply log of x sin x will go to denominator, then derivative of x sin x, and there you will apply product rule. So better I apply log mn rule here, and from the product of two terms I am just getting sum of two terms, right? The left hand side is log v, whole function is simplified, and now we will differentiate both sides with respect to x. Derivative of log v will be 1 upon v into dv by dx. Here first of all derivative of 1 by x, okay, and this other bracket will remain as such, that is log x plus log sin x, plus now 1 by x will remain as such into derivative of the bracket part, that is log x plus log sin x. Okay, now we know the derivative of 1 by x. If I just take it to the numerator, x raised to power minus 1, and I apply the power rule, I am getting minus 1 upon x square, and this log x plus log sin x we will keep as such, plus 1 by x will remain as such. Derivative of log x is 1 by x, derivative of log sin x is 1 upon sin x, into derivative of sin x, that is cos x. So our complete derivative of v, that is dv by dx, will be v. The value of v is x sin x whole power 1 by x, and in the bracket what we are getting, let us multiply this minus 1 by x square with both the terms. So we will have minus log x upon x square minus log sin x upon x square. 1 by x plus 1 by x, it will give you plus 1 upon x square, Cos x upon sin x will give you cot x divided by x. So we will mark it as 3. Now we have differentiated u and v. We got the values of du and du by x and dv by dx. We will write down therefore from 1, 2 and 3. So here you will just substitute the values of du by dx and dv by dx. I hope you will do that, and this is how we will complete our sum. This is sum number 11, right? Now I want to discuss two more sums, and here the rule will change. Let us see what kind of statements we will have and how we will proceed here. So let us discuss one or two sums. Now in sum number 12, we have to find dy by dx. What kind of equation we are given? X raised to power y plus y raised to power x equal to 1. Now left hand side we have sum of two terms, where the first term is variable power variable, second term is variable power variable, and the right hand side is one, that is constant. So what we will do here, since it is not given like product of terms, sum of terms only, but it is given in the form of equation. Since we have the sum of two terms in the left hand side, so straightforward I will not take log. Once again, why? Because log of m plus n, no such formula we have. So we will consider here, we will take let x raised to power y as u and y raised to power x as v. So we are getting, it will become u plus v equals to 1, right? It will be we are getting u plus v equals to 1. Now when I differentiate both sides with respect to x, we will get du by dx plus dv by dx. Derivative of 1 will be 0. Here I will mark it as 1. Same way we will proceed. Now we will consider u. U is x raised to power y. Here I am just taking both the functions. And what is v? Y raised to power x. Here we will take log on both sides. Taking log on both sides. So we are getting log u is equals to log x power y. So I will get y log x. Left hand side is log u only. And now we will differentiate both sides with respect to x. We will get 1 by u du by dx. Product rule we will apply. Derivative of y with respect to x will be dy by dx. Log x will come as such plus y as such. Derivative of log x will be 1 by x. I have just applied the product rule straightforward. I hope you will understand. This is our first term and this is the second term when we differentiate. Derivative of first term, keeping the second term as such, plus first term as such, derivative of the second one. So the value of du by dx, what we are getting, u we will shift to the right hand side, and what is u? X raised to power y. In bracket we will get log x dy by dx plus y upon x. This we will mark it as 2. Similarly, we will go for v. Here also we will take log on both sides. So taking log on both sides, we will get log v is equals to log y raised to pi x. So it will give me power in front. X log y we are getting. This is log v only. And now when we differentiate both sides with respect to x, once again this is our one term. This is the second term. We will apply product rule when we differentiate the right hand side. And the derivative of log v we know. What will be the derivative of log v? It is 1 upon v dv by dx is equals to derivative of x will be 1 log y as such. X as a derivative of log y. First of all 1 upon y into dy by dx. So the value of dv by dx will be, v will go to the right hand side and v is y raised to pi x. In bracket we will have log y plus x upon y dy by dx. We will mark it as 3. Now remember, the question is we have to find dy by dx. When we calculated du by dx, we are getting this dy by dx term. When we have calculated dv by dx, here also we are getting dy by dx. That means when we substitute these two values in equation 1, we have to take out the value of dy by dx, right? So here we will write down from 1, 2 and 3. So first of all, let us multiply all the terms. We will get x raised to power y log x dy by dx plus y upon x into x raised to power y plus y raised to power x log y plus y raised to power x upon y dy by dx is equal to 0. This is the whole value of du by dx and this is the value of dv by dx. Now what we will do, the terms containing dy by dx we will keep in the left hand side and these two terms will go to the right hand side with minus sign. Right? One more thing we can do here, y upon x raised to power y. So this x power 1, if I shift to the numerator, I will get x raised to power y minus 1. Similarly here we can do y raised to power x minus 1 will come. So the value of dy by dx, when I write down, minus sign will come. It will be y x raised to power y minus 1 plus y raised to power x log y, minus sign we have taken common, whole divided by what we will get, x raised to power y log x plus y raised to power x minus 1 into x. So this will be our final answer, that is the value of dy by dx. If you don't want to merge these two terms, then also it is okay, you can keep it as such. But what is the difference in this sum? We are given x raised to power y plus y raised to power x equals to 1 and we have to find dy by dx. Now y is here in the power and here y is the base. So we will consider, I cannot take log straightforward, I cannot differentiate, I cannot apply the power rule. So that is why I have taken this term as u and this one as v. Then u plus v equals to 1 and when I differentiate I am getting du by dx plus dv by dx equal to 0. We differentiated u separately, v separately, and when we differentiated we are saying we are getting dy by dx term in both the parts. So when we substitute the values, from here we will take out the value of dy by dx. Right? This is sum number 12. One sum I am giving you as homework. Now sum number 13, if you notice, it is find dy by dx again if y raised to power x equals to x raised to power y. Now variable power variable equals to variable power variable. In the left hand side only one function, means only one term. In the right hand side only one term. There is no sum of terms, difference of terms like that. So here I am not going to consider both the terms separately. Reason being, if I take log on both sides, it will be applicable. I will get log m raised to power n in the left hand side, log m raised to power n in the right hand side. So what we will take, we will consider the given equation as such, that is y raised to power x equals to x raised to power y, and we will take log on both sides. Log on both sides. Then we will get here log y raised to power x is equals to log x raised to power y. Both sides we will apply the same rule, log m raised to power n. So we are getting x log y is equals to y log x. When you differentiate both sides with respect to x, we will apply power rule in the left hand side, product rule in the left hand side and product rule in the right hand side. Right? This rule you will apply, and when you apply the rule from the left hand side, right hand side, you will get dy by dx. You have to segregate the terms and finally you will get the value of dy by dx after differentiation. Right? So sum number 13 I am leaving as the homework, and one more similar sum number 14 is also there, that is cos x power y is equals to cos of y power x. It is similar sum. Variable power function, function power variable, function power variable. So you will take log on both sides, right? apply the rule, same rule, log m raised to power n on both sides, then differentiate and find the value of dy by dx. Right, so these two sums I am giving for homework, so you people can complete it till sum number 14. Right, thank you students.